Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. I super appreciate you all being here today. I'm so excited to get back into the video, episode 17 of the series, episode 3 of season 2, I believe. So I'm super excited. Before we get into today, if you all would not mind going and dropping a like below, that'd be super awesome. And also hit that subscribe button and turn the notifications on if you want to be notified of when the future videos drop. It helps out the channel immensely if you all can do that for me. I'm begging you. I'm on my knees. Please go ahead and hit that like and subscription button. That would be awesome. Last episode, we were able to get almost through the month of April. Gleyber Torres, we player locked him against Oakland. He had an insane month. He's leading the league in a lot of categories. Super awesome to see him. He's the best addition we've had to the team to date. So I'm super excited to see what he can do for the rest of the year. This episode, we're probably going to do some moments to finish up April, but then we want to go into prospects highlights. If you look at the thumbnail, kind of showcases that, but we're going to go and look at not all of our top prospects, but we're definitely going to cover a couple, and then we're going to probably player lock as a few. We'll definitely do Noah Schultz. We'll do Drew Thornton made the MLB, so I don't know. We may check in on him just to see. We're going to do Noah Schultz. We'll do Edgar Cuero. We'll do Jacob Gonzalez. We'll probably do a couple guys we drafted so far this year in the AA and stuff like that. So without further ado, let's get right into it. I'm going to go ahead and simulate. We'll have to do some drafting here. Before we get to that, we have Andrew Schoffen on the mound with 2 runners on, 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th, trying to hold on to this 1-run lead against the Nationals. As we get a rip to third base, Lopez makes the play, and he is able to gut it across the diamond for out number 3 in the 8th. And we will stay up 1 run. Speaking of Gleyber Torres, he has a 2-run homer, or 2-run home run game, baby. Oh, he's killing it today. He's probably produced all of our runs so far. It was a swing through one there, but man, he definitely has been our best addition of anything. Draftees, free agent signings, whatever it is, he's been absolutely balling out for us. I'm so happy we signed him. I was on the fence, as I mentioned, if we were going to sign him or not, but we definitely made the right decision. As he pops one up here, and that will not produce a 3-run home run game, or 3-homer game, not 3-run home run. 3-homer game doesn't seem like it's going to come across, but we do hang on to get the win. And Gleyber Torres does get the player of the game here. I'm going to go take a gander at his stats real quick, because he's got to be, like, he's leading the league in some categories I saw, but I'm not sure exactly what he is leading the league in. Yeah, so he's leading the league. 6 homers, 14 runs, 16 RBIs, a 380 average. And that we're not even done with April yet. Oh my goodness. He's 3rd in batting average. He's tied for 12th in home runs. Not that many RBIs. Definitely some guys with more. Not sure what he's leading the. He's leading the league in on-base percentage of .477 on-base percentage. That's absolutely insane. And then he is 5th on OPS. Just absolutely absurd stats, to be honest. That's crazy. Love to see it, though. Love to see it. We're 3rd place in the division, and we're going to keep on pushing it. Getting into this moment, we have Gleyber Torres up to bat. He is on a 10-game hit streak with 2 runners on, down 4 in the top of the 9th. We definitely need to get a hit here to keep that streak going. Oh, as he gets a good rip. Is that going to be over the left fielder's head? Oh, and it won't be, and that will end his 10-game hit streak as the Rangers take the victory in Texas. Oh, man, I thought he got some good wood on that. I thought he was about to take that yard. That would have been awesome to put us within 1. We probably still would have lost. As Moncada will be out for 1 to 2 months. We're going to throw him on the 60-day IL. And Danny Jansen will be out for a couple of days. Oh, man. The trip to Texas definitely was not good for our injury list. Taking a look here. Yoan Moncada, he's our sole 3rd baseman, I think. Yeah, at least some of our guys can actually play 3rd base, so we can do that. That's probably what we'll do. I don't think we'll bring anybody up as of yet. And Nicky Lopez will go ahead and replace Yoan Moncada for the time being. Teoscar Hernandez also has a 10-game hit streak going here early in May. As we're down yet again, they scored 11 runs on us again. Not having a great time in Texas. They do say everything is bigger in Texas, and that means the leads are bigger as well. Oh, has a little dribble to shortstop. Will end the game here. Unfortunate. 2 long hit streaks come to end in one series, and we throw away both. I think we've lost all 3, and we're on a 4-game skid, I would think. And we are on a 4-game skid. Unfortunate, as we stay in Texas. No, we've come home to play another Texas team. So getting in to the middle of May here, we are going to player lock as one of our top prospects. So let's go take a look. Jacob Gonzalez is our top prospect at 22 years old, AAA. He's doing pretty good in AAA, to be honest. I mean, almost a 300 average, OPS just over 800. Pretty solid. Would love to see a little bit higher, especially in AAA, if he's going to produce a lot in the majors. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and play player lock with him. We're going to player lock with him for the rest of the series against the Columbus Clippers. 294. He's a top prospect. I think he's like top 20. I'm not positive on that. Definitely top 50. I would love to move Jacob Gonzalez up sooner rather than later because he already is 22 years old. But he probably will remain in AAA for the rest of the season, especially since we signed Gleyber Torres. Maybe it's something where if he can play third base, we can move him over to third base if he has good enough fielding and kind of work him there. Or maybe he can come up and if he can play all infield positions, maybe he can be a utility guy for us. I would love to see that. He's a good player. He's young, pretty good. I would love to see him in our lineup day to day. As we do not get the blue hit for our first hit, we do take the field. 1 runner on, 2 outs as Noah Schultz is up at the plate. Maybe we should have done him. Oh my goodness, I did it again. I did it again. Oh my goodness. I did that with Gleyber Torres last freaking game, man. Oh gosh, I just run up on it and I don't get like in front of it and they just like lock and just run past it. Oh my goodness. What am I doing? As a high fastball will be the death of us, I am sure. As that is 0 for 2 to start against the Clippers. And of course, Noah Schultz would be having a decent start, but you know, screwed up the play there. As we should be able to turn a double play here. And that'll be a double play. 2 outs. Hopefully Schultz can come through here and not give up another, but he does. It'll be a 3-0 ball game. As Jacob Gonzalez does get a little single up the middle. That'll be a 1 for 3 day. Not terrible. Staying around his average of 300. Ooh, have a chance to steal here. And he's going. He's going. Oh, that'll be an easy steal. An easy stolen base there. I think that's the first stolen base that I've had in a video. I don't think anybody else, because our Major League team doesn't steal much because they're all slow. I don't think I've seen a stolen base yet. As a strikeout, will not produce anything on that runner in scoring position after that steal. Unfortunate, as we are still being shut out deep into the game here.
Right side. Gonzalez tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
That'll be easy put out. They have scored another 5-0, and their starter is still on the mound here. So you have a check. Oh, there's a check swing as a runner will advance to second. That'll be easy moving up as they throw a wild pitch to second base as well. Pitch inside is going to go kind of deep to center field, but it will be a fly out regardless. And that should put us at the end of the game, and it will be a 1 for 4 day to start it. 6-0 loss. Whew. Noah Schultz, 3 earned runs, 3 strikeouts. Not a great performance by him. He hasn't had a great start to the year, unfortunately. We're definitely looking him to be a good addition to our starting lineup as we get an offer from the Athletics. Jose Rodriguez, who is a shortstop for us. A guy I think I drafted. No, I didn't draft Jose Rodriguez. Jack Olafin, however you want to pronounce it. 24, 4.1 ERA. No way, Jose. Not going to accept that trade. As we have Jairo Iriarte taking the mound for us today. Another one of our top prospects. Did start out in the MLB last year, but we demoted him after having a miserable starts to the season. Full count here. Runner on. No outs. And that should be a walk, and that will be a walk for us. And that'll be a nice situation for Oscar Colas. If you remember, we brought him up last year at September call-ups. And he gets walked as well, so bases will walk loaded. As Gavin Sheets, also a former MLB guy, batting .318. He should be able to produce here. As he stings one into left field, and we will be rounding and going home, and the throw will not be in time. That'll be a 2 RBI single for Gavin Sheets. And that is a heck of a way to start the day in the first inning. And we're up 6-0 already, and we have batted around in the first. Holy crap. 2 outs here, runner on. Oh, as we miss a 4-seam. It kind of looked like a changeup, kind of slow. Man, we're kind of putting it on. We got those 6 runs back quick from yesterday. As Jacob Gonzalez gets a nice rip there, but it doesn't look like it'll produce anything, and that'll be a fly out to center. As Jairo Iriarte finally takes the mound after a 6-run first. Definitely better to start the game off like that than, like, you know, have that in like the bottom of the first, where like you have to sit for forever and your arm gets kind of cold. Oh, that was a nice pitch to take a rip at, but we are unable to do anything as it's a ground out to second base. I always seem to have some issues with the prospects whenever I take them, as the bases are low, no outs. Looking to go home here if we can get one quickly hit to us. As we do go home. Oh, that was going to be safe. That was a terrible decision. I thought we were going to be able to make it and keep that runner off the board. As the bases are still loaded in the 5th, no outs. Oh, man, that was a stupid play by me, wasn't it? As they go home and get the force there. And they are safe at first. So that's 1 out finally. As we finally get out of that jam, thank goodness. Last 3 games, he's batting .500, so that's pretty good. Oh, fastball up in the zone gets us again. I'm telling you, it's the death of me. It will be the death of me. That'll be another stolen base in this player lock moment for Jacob Gonzalez, but not for him, for his teammate. Now a runner in scoring position. 2-2, 2 outs. He stays alive there. His clutch isn't great. I'd probably rather that player stay at first. But it is what it is. At least we got one in scoring position. Hopefully we can produce. As we count runs full with Oscar Colas back on deck again. This happened in the first inning where we walked it full. Oh, as we swing under a fastball, we should have laid off. And that is unfortunate for us. It's a nice play there. Nice run. We'll get the out at first, and that'll be the end of the inning. Back up here probably for our last attempt to do anything. Runner on first and third. Nobody out, as we should have capitalized there on that changeup well in the zone. But we were way early on it. Oh! That was the pitch to hit. Oh, we got a good rip on it too. 95 off the bat. Oof. And we 3 straight changeups. And we freaking strike out, man. And that should do it for us here in Columbus. We'll have one more game with Jacob Gonzalez. Hopefully we can produce a little bit more. I think we went an 0 for today, unfortunately. Getting back into it, the Clippers also have a top prospect. Not sure who that is exactly, but he is there. As we are in the last game of the series, a lefty on lefty matchup. Gonzalez at 282 this season so far. We've definitely dropped his ERA average quite a bit. It was up, I think it was 10 points higher. Oh, as we get another decent rip on it. That'll just be another fly out. Not having much luck in terms of getting hits. I'm putting good wood on it. It's not really producing anything for us. As we take a 1-0 lead here in the top of the third. As we get a nice little rip down the left field line, that'll curve into foul territory. And that should be a stand-up double. So, okay, we're coming around here a little bit. Colas, little chopper, ends the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of the third. force out at first and second. Let's go ahead and take the first base put out. It'll be another put out. Hopefully, he can go for a Golden Glove. I'm not sure if minors get Golden Gloves, but I mean, with that one boneheaded mistake we made earlier, maybe not. But be interested to see if they do Golden Gloves in the minors. Let me know in the comments if you all know for sure. Another freaking fly out to the outfield. So we are still up 1-0 here. Top of the 7th. As we strike out on a fastball inside. Well off the plate. As we lose the game here in the 7th inning. They gave 4 runs up. As Schuster gets the loss with only a third of an inning in pitching. Not great. Not a great look there. And that'll wrap it up for Jacob Gonzalez. Looking forward to the next player here. Taking a look again at the top prospects. We'll do Noah Schultz in a moment. We're going to do Edgar Cuero. Try to get through another quick 3-game series with Cuero. As we play the Memphis, I think Sounds? No, Memphis Redbirds. Interesting logo for Redbirds. Maybe that has a different meaning. Who knows? As we will be at home. As the switch hitting catcher, Cuero, does go ahead and get a nothing. He gets nothing. As I thought that was going to get through there. So it would have been nice to lead off the game with a nice little dribbler through the infield. But nothing. Number 73 prospect, our second catcher, or the second catcher, our third best prospect. Definitely had a better minors system last year. Didn't have a great draft last year as our top 2 prospects didn't sign with us. And that'll be a steamer over to first, and that is a line out. 0 for 2 to start the day. Oh yeah, I forgot that this is the catch. I forgot about this. This is pretty cool. I like this a lot. As we get a little bunt for nothing there.
On the ground, right side, 4, 6, 3.
Another nice rip, good timing. Just a changeup that we put into the dirt, and they will turn a double play for us as we stay up 2-0. There'll be another catching moment here.
And a bunt towards third.
As he tries a bunt for a hit, we're not able to get there. He will get on. A little bit of a blooper there, and that will be actually a base hit. A bloop base hit to get Cuero on for his first hit of the showcase. He's 1 for, I think, he's 1 for 4 today, so not too hot. I just keep not having great moments with these guys. Maybe I just need to stop highlighting the prospects. Maybe I just need to watch the game from the dugout and not even get on the field. As we take the win there in Charlotte. A little turnaround against the unfortunate loss against the Columbus Clippers. Wes Koth is doing good. He's almost a 300 on the average there. Cuero's a little cold, which isn't great, but hopefully we can turn around and get him up to the majors here in a few years. Probably next year if we're looking. Oh, slider hanging. We swung so late. Acquired from the Angels in 23. Wasn't a natural drafted player. He was acquired via trade, I think, for Lucas Giolito. I think he was in that trade back in 23. Oh, so we got a broken back blooper to the, or not even blooper, it'll pop up to the pitcher.
Drops it down the third baseline.
I have never seen so many bunts for trying to get hits. I mean, I know it's moment like it's supposed to do you like in high interest moments, but like, dang, they're trying to bunt a lot in the minors. Or at least this team is. As we swing through a fastball there, oh my goodness, I feel like the timing was great. Just we're able to get that barrel around as we go down. 6-2. I thought we went up. Oh my goodness. The umpire gave us a blessing there. Thank you. It was a nice rip, good timing, but just not enough power to really get it out of here. It'll be an 0 for day so far. Oh, up 11-2 in garbage time here. See if we can get something today to put us on the board for a hit. 3 circle changes, 3 strikes, swinging strikes. And that'll be a strikeout. Man, I'm telling you, I might need to change my camera view. Because those look like they're a foot in the zone, and then they're just like a foot below the zone, and I just can't keep my head straight. As Cuero jumps up to the 5th spot today, hopefully that'll get him revitalized with that 216 average is not really doing it for us. As that little dribbler will not do anything for us, and that'll be another no hit at bat. I don't even want to talk about it at this point. Like, that was in the zone. The timing was good. It's just, I can't hit the ball. It's so frustrating dealing with that sometimes. He's going to pop up here. What the heck was he doing? Why did he lock it in place and then ran towards it? I don't understand. Yeah, we're having a miserable time with hitting. I know the timing thing is just screwing me up. I would love to switch to directional or whatever, but I just feel like it gives us too much of a benefit. As that curveball that hung up a foot in the zone, and we just can't do anything with it, even though we took it pretty deep into foul territory. Oh, they call a strike. That's like, oh, an inch off the plate, man. We're just not getting any help today. It's just no help at all. And he gets a good jump, and he'll gun the guy out at second base. Good hop there to get that guy. Oh, as we get a hit down the baseline, we're going to try to stretch it for a double. It'll be close. Oh, he will be in there safe with the double. Thank goodness we finally turn it around here and get a hit. As we're going to go home, and we will score a run here to make the game 5-3. Maybe a little bit too late. Yeah, it'll be a little bit too late there. And that will do it for us with Edgar Cuero. As Schultz gets another loss here. We'll pick up with him next time in the next series and see how we can do with him. Hopefully we can do better than 2 losses in a row. So getting it back into it, I said we were going to do no Schultz, but he doesn't pitch until I think next Thursday or something. So in the meantime, we're going to do Samuel Zavala, the AA prospect we have. He's our 5th best prospect. He's leading off for the Bison, not the Bison, the Barons, the Birmingham Barons. He's batting .330 in AA. He's making a solid case to get moved up to AAA here in the near future. But I'm super excited to see what he has to offer. He could be Ketchup, heck of a last name. He could be someone we want to look at to replace Robert Jr. in the near future, especially if he's just not going to cut it out there in center field. I mean, his fielding's fine. Don't get me wrong on that. Completely fine in terms of fielding, but the issue lies at the plate. During simulation, he just can't get it done as we ground out to first base. Not bad rip right there by Zavala, but just unable to produce anything. But yeah, Robert Jr. is not producing at the plate, so this might be the guy we replace him with. As they get a liner into the outfield for a single. They're already up 2-0 on us. Ryan Rich, one of our, I think we drafted him. I keep saying that. I need to figure out. I need to go back and look at the video and see who. Ooh, perfect off the bat. Nice little grounder through the infield, and that will be his first hit. And we are doing, 110 off the bat too. So he definitely has some power. He just needs to elevate a little bit there, and that he could do some damage. Yeah, I need to figure out if Ryan Rich was our draftee last year. I don't think he was drafted in the later rounds because, I mean, our first 2 rounds didn't sign with us, so it would make sense to not. Ooh, as he takes the run to third base, and that will be an absolute line beam right there to third base to get the out. So nice. Got to see it twice. A perfect pitch. He was there for a full like 2 seconds before the runner ever even got there. In the last 10 games, he's batting .395. That is great to see. Oh, as he gets under one there, and that should be a pop out to the catcher in foul territory. Unfortunate. Now, he's been doing good. I mean, I'm not sure who our center fielder is in the AAA team, but I mean, if he's batting .330 through 2 months of the season, I mean, he's making a case to to make the move up. So you're not going to get much better than that. Not sure what his OBS or slugging or anything is, but I would assume it's at least decent. And I don't know, he just might not have a high slugging because he's not a guy that is going to hit a lot of homers. But he gets another hit, so he's 2 for 4 in the day. No strikeouts, so that's good to see. I'm making contact with all the pitches, even if it's, you know, kind of weak contact. Back into day 2 here of our 3-game showcase of Samuel Zavala here. Yeah, man, I mean, even with 82 speed, he doesn't have great stealing attributes, but his speed is 82, and that will definitely play. No, throw to third. Ah, freak, I messed up. I messed up there. Could have gunned him, but I accidentally pressed second. I didn't think he was going to make that turn, and he went ahead anyways. Ooh, a nice rip, but I don't think he has enough power. No, he doesn't. Good timing. That was an absolute moon rocket right there. Hung up forever. But if he could have got that a little bit lower on the elevation, would have been something good. Oh, we barely missed it. You couldn't even see it. We're going to hit the cutoff. I completely messed it up, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And he got him anyway. I don't know why. The animation they need to work on. He like hitches and then he makes a tag. Like, I don't know. It looks kind of funky. Oh, as we strike out looking there. I thought that was going to be on the outside. They did not give it to us, unfortunately. Ooh, Zavala takes one. And that will be a home run by the young man. 99 off the bat. First homer, of the 4th of the season, 98 off the bat, 371, 2-run home run by Zavala. And he is making his case even harder not to move him up. He absolutely turned on that one. Oh, it felt good. I haven't hit a home run in a video in a minute. That felt good. Oh, geez Louise. A little bit of replay here. Ooh, StatCast. Yeah, just an absolute moonshot. Probably fair by only a few feet. Heck yeah, man. As the game's tied after we put him up by 2. Hopefully, if we can get another one, I might move him up tomorrow. Who knows? We might see the first ever mid-showcase promotion. That would be something. Oh, another strikeout for today. Not a great look. Didn't strike out at all yesterday. My PlayStation's kind of pitching in the gameplay. Not sure why. Kind of weird. Top of the 9th here, 4-2. Have a chance to put this one away as we get a nice little pop-up. As we will make the attempt to throw him out at third base. Oh, that's easy. Easy money right there. Easy relay. Game over. Barons take one from the Trash Pandas. You love to see it. Our last showcase for Zavala, 333. Put his average up a little bit there. Eddie Park not having a bad season either. Neither is Jose Rodriguez. A couple guys in AA looking to try to make the case to move up one rung on the ladder. We'll see what we'll have to do. We'll probably assess that, I don't know, probably middle of next month. And give everybody about 2.5 months to get acclimated and stuff like that. And switch people around. As he's going to take the run to third base. And we will... Oh, that's a bad throw. I'm telling you, man, my PlayStation is hitching. I don't know if y'all can see this. But I'm curious if it's because I'm recording or whatnot, but it hasn't been an issue before. We'll have to, after we get through the showcase, we'll turn it off and turn it on again. Oh, as Zavala gets another nice rip, but that is going way foul. Ooh, as the right fielder almost makes that play. As Zavala was acquired from the Padres in 2024. Interesting. Did I do that? Oh, a little late on that fastball. He's able to dive, and he's going to gun him out from the seat. Seated there as he makes the throw across the diamond. That's honestly just a great play. You can't really do anything about that. Probably would have been a hit 9 out of 10 times, but he's able to make the play there. Okay. They're just doing this on purpose because, like, look at that. That's just stupid. I think the game does it. When your player locks to somebody, they want to give you moments. They're like, he's going to run. He's going to run to third. In a situation, you should never run to third. I don't think there was any outs in that inning, and they had one on. Well, they would have had two on if he would have just stayed. Interesting. Anyways, back at it here in the bottom of the third. A little peddler out to center field, and that'll be an 0 for 2 start today. Not great, but I mean, we started 0 for 2 yesterday, and we took a ball yard. I wouldn't be too upset if we hit another home run. Ooh! Made a diving play there, and he will gun him out over at first. Heck yeah. You got defensive all-stars around the whole field. Oh, another nice rip, but it's right down the line, and that will be an unconventional double play. Probably our last attempt here with only 1-0 on the scoreboard. Oh, and that was the pitch to do it. Circle change, well up in the zone. Oh, we swung way too early. That would have been a nice pitch to take for a ride. Oh, as we punch out. Oh, man. Not a great day. 2 hits, 1 hit, 0 hits in succession. As we take the loss there, 1-0. Sucks to lose a 1-0 game, but we only had 4 hits. They had 11, so our pitchers worked out a lot of jams, it seems like. So that's at least good from that front. So we actually pitched with Noah Schultz in this game right here, but the game was just lagging so immensely, and it was just not enjoyable for me to play, so I gave up on it. He did go 8 innings and threw 8 innings of shutout ball, so that's pretty good. Can't complain about that. But we'll get another start with him next week against the Louisville Bats. But I do want to take a look at Jairo Iriarte, and he will be our last guy we look at, you know, until we go look at Noah Schultz. But he's going to be our 5th, or I don't know if he's our 5th ranked prospect. He's either 3rd or 4th. But he'll be the 5th prospect we look at. And then Noah Schultz will also get a look. But we'll have to do a second take on him because I don't know. I just don't know what happened. It started in the end of the showcase for Zavala, and then it just got worse as we got into the game for Schultz, and I was just like, I can't do this. So we'll be playing the Bisons again in, I think, Buffalo. It's the first pitch ground out to second base. We'll start the game off for us in a little dreary day out here in, I'm going to say Buffalo. Yeah, Buffalo. Oh, strike 3 right there. Second out of the game to start off. Already started off with a K. It looks like he's going to be hopefully dominant today. He had not a great start to last year in the majors. I mean, I get like he was probably pulled up a little early. That was just because the way the roster was made by whoever made the roster. But I don't know. Probably should have pushed him down into AAA at least as we get a fly out to end the inning. But I wanted to give him a run. The roster was screwed. Like, the 40-man was so messed up. There was just some things I was like, what in the world? Why do we have them, like, these guys on their 40-man roster? So this past offseason, I was able to change a lot of that, even though Iriarte didn't make the Major League starting opening day roster. Drew Thorpe did. He's in the bullpen. We may have to take a look at him. He's in the bullpen right now until we get him to showcase just a hair more, I don't know, performance, or just a hair more time. I don't want to throw him right out away to go full game. He actually did have a couple good outings. I mean, he lost. Oh, can we get a line out? Yeah, we should get a line out here. He did lose a game for us, like quote-unquote lose. He was tagged with a loss. He went 4 innings in relief and only allowed 1 run. So, I mean, if you're looking at that stat line, I mean, for a starter, that's probably going to be pretty good, especially if you can put another 2 innings of no-run ball out there, like 4 or 5 or 6 innings, 1 run. I don't know how you're going to really complain about that, but, you know, he did get the loss. But looking in between the lines, he did pretty good. And I'm pretty excited about that. I think he will be able to be our number 5 starter towards the end of the year, especially depending on how he develops. If he's develops a little quicker than what he did last year. I think he only went up 1 or 2 overall points last year. If he can do that again, he'll be right there at the lower threshold of what our overall is on our rotation. And then we'll move one of the guys I don't know who it would be. I wouldn't hate to put Keller
Late on that
in the
fastball.
bullpen because he's already thrown a shutout this year. Threw his shutout last year. He's pretty dominant in simulation at least. As we get a strikeout, looking, and we'll end the second inning. But yeah, he's pretty dominant. Maybe it's Woodford. Maybe it's Soroka. But I mean, as we get 2 runs in the top of the third to put us up here, so we're pitching in a lead here, so we can hopefully get the win if we go 5. But Soroka will probably be the guy that we drop off. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. We're definitely not going to drop off Flattery and or Crochet. Only way that happens is if either one of them gets hurt, which, knock on wood, does not happen. I would be so incredibly upset if Crochet gets hurt. You don't understand. It'll be, I might be in disarray. Who knows? Maybe it already got hurt and I just deleted the save and restarted. Everything but that. Which I probably should start a secondary save because what happened last offseason where I was like halfway through the offseason and I just didn't save and accidentally backed out. And kind of ruined my day a little bit. But it is what it is. We live and we learn. So we get a grounder here. Should be the second out. Yeah, it's pretty coming down. I mean, you can see the ground is pretty wet. I feel like they let the guys play. I mean, obviously this is a video game. As we get a first pitch, swing and a fly out to the outfield, and that's going to be the end of the third. I want to see what his pitch count is next inning. But, I mean, I get this as a video game. They know exactly when, things like lightning and storms are going to happen and stuff, so it's not, like, crazy. But it seems like it's coming down pretty heavy for a baseball game to go on. But to each their own. Oh! As the umpire is squeezing us back there, Blue, you got to give us that call. That was inside the zone. Like, there was not maybe a sliver of the ball was outside the zone. That's about it. We were going good on this batter. We only had 31 pitches to start the inning, and this is like the 8th pitch of the at-bat. He is giving us a tough time. He's fouling off everything. You can throw high, low, inside, outside, freaking 3 inches off the plate, 3 inches inside the plate. Doesn't matter. He fouls it off, and then he gets a hit here. Now we're able to put him away. Second out in the 4th. We're kind of cooking so far. 2-0 ball game. Got 2 outs in the 4th, almost through the 4th inning. We're cooking pretty well. I am going to be excited to see how this season progresses in the majors. So we'll do this, prospect showcase here, and then I'll probably do one later on in the season, probably before September. I didn't get to do one last year. Again, that was the first time I've done a YouTube series, so I wasn't really sure how I want to do it, but I think I got a better idea this time around. But I'll probably do, oh no, get there. Oh no, they'll bounce off the wall, and he will get a stand-up double. But I know how I want to do this year, I think, a little bit more. Probably put a showcase closer right before September, just to give us a little bit more, maybe not on all the prospects we did now, but on guys we're thinking about calling up to the majors, do like a major league promotion showcase. I think that'd be cool, and it would kind of get us a feel for who might be up and who doesn't make the cut. Especially if we only have like 2 spots or something. But speaking of that, I'm excited to see who will make it up this year. I would say Noah Schultz probably would. He's our top pitcher, and then also Jacob Gonzalez. But we signed one pitcher in the offseason, and we also signed Gleyber Torres as well. And Gleyber Torres is our second best player, so we're not going to be replacing him anytime soon. But I do think that, he doesn't make the play, and that should be another stand-up double, as long as he doesn't go 3. Yep. I do think Jacob Gonzalez can possibly be a utility man. I need to look at his positions. I'm not exactly sure if he can play more than second base. I think he can play second and shortstop. I think he can play third. And if that's the case, that's good enough for us to use him as a utility guy. I mean, give Gleyber Torres a day off, give Moncada a day off, give Colson Montgomery a day off. As the grounder to shortstop, will hold the guy at second. Just use him around the infield. Maybe pinch hit him some, and try to get him a couple, at bats a week, or a couple days playing a week. I think that'd be good for him. And then possibly next year, depending on how we do. And if, you know, we are sellers at the deadline, maybe we trade Gleyber Torres for a lot of prospects. I don't foresee that happening because he's actually killed it this year. But, you know, maybe we trade Yoan Moncada at third or something, or he gets hurt and we need to bring him up and he plays full time next year or something like that. But he's a good player. I mean, he's killing the crap out of the ball in AAA. So I'm excited for his future endeavors. As we wrap around to the 6th inning, 5 complete innings of shutout ball with only 63 pitches thrown so far. He might be able to go the full way if he keeps some points off the board. Back-to-back groundouts, and then this line out. Oh, no. I thought he was going to be able to make that play. The diving catch was not there. So back-to-back groundouts get us 2 outs in the inning as they get a double here. I thought he had it. I thought he was going to be able to dive and make that play. That would have been nice. Top 10 play. Worthy. I mentioned a second ago he was only at 63 pitches to start the inning, but he is already up to like 80. So maybe that won't be a full game shutout. But yeah, as we get the ground out there to end the inning, so that double doesn't hurt us whatsoever. So that's good to see. Ooh, strike 3. There'll be another strikeout today. I do not like how they don't tell you what number strikeout that is in the minors. I just feel like that was just like a boneheaded play as he takes a rocket to right center field. And that will be a 1-run solo shot home run by Robertson. Not great. Slider kind of hung up there in the zone as Iriarte is getting a little tired. So I would say they pull us after this inning. Oh my God. Maybe they pull us now as we give up back-to-back homers, back-to-back pitches. And the game is now tied. And they will move to make the pull as a lefty reliever comes in. So we get a sac fly, an RBI from Gonzalez and Colas. But unfortunately, the Buffalo Bisons are able to make the comeback on a late push in the 9th inning, or 11th inning, on a 3-run home run. Tough. At least we didn't get the loss. Not a bad performance. Did give up 2 solo shots. But, I mean, I think he was getting tired. Speed not there from the pitches. Placement not there really either. So I'm not too worried about it. I think it was a good start all around. So moving on. So getting into Noah Schultz's second showcase. You didn't see one, but it is what it is. Rich Keith. I think he was the number 2 overall pick last year in the draft. Yeah, Christopher Wolf was number 1, and I think Rich Keith was number 2. As we take a look at Noah Schultz, 9 games started, 4-4 record, 53 innings pitched, just over a 4 ERA, not terrible. WHIP 1.55. Would like to see a little lower, 49% or 49 strikeouts, 21% strikeout rate, with only 12.4 walk rate. So that looks to be good. Big lefty, 6'9". I did compare him to Randy Johnson last year. I don't think he necessarily has a top speed as Randy did. He only tops out at like 94, 95. Whereas Randy could run it up all the way up to 100 if you believe some of these old speed guns. He probably ran it up to probably 103. He's 6'10", coming off the mound. Like, he's halfway there when he releases the ball. There's no way he doesn't throw at least 100. But yeah, Rich Keith, number 2 overall pick last year. Interested to see how he does. He's DHs for him. He was like 70-something overall, I thought. So I thought he would be higher than... Oh, I guess this is AAA. I thought we were still in AA. So maybe he'll get the call up relatively short. But yeah, I don't know. I would love to see Noah Schultz get some more velocity on those pitches. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. He's a big, tall guy. If he can, at least intimidate people on the mound, that'll be a win in my book. As the fastball right down the pipe overpowers Justice Thompson there. As the aforementioned number 2 overall pick in the 2024 draft pops out to end the first inning. I'm still so upset about Russell Chin. Speaking of the last draft and freaking Sammy Lewis, how they dissed me, and then they come back the next year to the draft. Just like this middle finger to my face, man. I think it would have been a lot cooler if they waited Like if you went to like not that it's a rule. Ooh, as we get a high strikeout, swinging miss there. We a second strikeout of the game. I think it would have been a lot cooler if like they waited a couple years. Like if the game could do that. I don't think the game probably has the capability of doing that. It probably just puts them in the next year's draft as JUCO 1 players. But I think it'll be hilarious. Like 3 or 4 years later, you're just like, wait a second. And this is the guy that turned you down as a high schooler. It's just like, wait, that's hilarious. Oh, as he gets a nice rip to left field. As that will be a solo shot. Sneaks over the wall there. And that is unfortunate for No Schultz. Porter gets a good rip and sends it over the wall. Because the ball game is now tied 1-1. As this pop out here will end the inning for us after giving up that 1-run solo shot. As hopefully we can get one back here. And we do! Every time I ask for a run, I feel like we get it. As Cuero hits a solo homer. Hopefully he can be good in the next few years. We already called up, I don't think he's a rookie, but we called up a different guy that was in AAA last year. He was on the 40-man. I don't think Cuero was at the time, but if Cuero's doing good, I mean, there's no point not to call him up because he's going to be, hopefully, our catcher of the future as we strike out Stewart there for the 3rd strikeout of the day. Yeah, Cuero, switch hitter. I mean, he's a good catcher. I mean, he doesn't have incredible speed. His fielding's all right. Hit to contact, hit to power, okay too. Switch hitting is going to be the big benefit there. I love having switch hitters. Always having that good side against a pitcher is beneficial a lot of the times. So it'll be a good thing to see him up. Maybe not this year, depends on it, but probably next year. As another strikeout this inning will put us at 4 for the day. 4 or 5. Again, I need that ticker. I'm not trying to remember how many strikeouts my pitchers had. That's a little late swing here. Results in a ground out. And we will remain in the lead here going into the 4th. Ooh. Nibbled at the zone. Nothing doing for us. As Gonzalez will turn that out for us right there. 1 away. And Rich Keith is back up. I really hope he doesn't do any damage. I'm gassing him up too. That would just be pain if he was able to capitalize after us gassing him up. But fortunately for us, he will ground out. 78 speed too. They got a good player right there. I'm not sure why he doesn't play the field. Maybe his fielding sucks. I don't remember. But yeah, they got a good one. Him and Christopher Wolf are 2 pretty good guys. I don't think their potential was that high. I think Rex, was it Rex Ryan? Rex McRyan? Something like that. He was like the 3rd overall pick. His potential was good. His overall was only like 68 or something. I'm not as high as the other 2 guys, but his potential was way better. As we get a ground out there to end the inning, as we head to the 5th. If we can get to the 6th here, it'll be a quality start. Ooh, as they give us a good one as Gladney. I'm so glad Gladney hit a solo shot. Puts us up 2 here. Ooh, another swinging strikeout. A bunch of whiffs here for the big lefty. You love to see it. I mean, you like to see. I don't know which one. In your all's opinion, let me know in the comments your all's opinion on would you rather see a lot of whiffs or would you rather see a lot of no swing backward Ks? Because if you think about it, a no swing backward K is like you completely just fooled him, or maybe he was sitting something else and you like, kind of a chess move. You fooled him in that instance, whereas a whiff is just like, it just seems more demoralizing. It's just like, oh, why did I swing at that? Or, oh, dang, I missed that completely, Maybe a little bit more of a highlight reel. As we get another strikeout, he's up to like 7 or 8 strikeouts. So after that solo homer, he's having a pretty impressive day against the bats. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you all think. Would you all rather have a swinging strikeout or a backwards K strikeout? As we're going to range over and make that play ever so closely as the big lefty takes some long strides to get there. And we will put it away. We're almost through the 6th inning here. 1 away. Again, like I said, if he's able to get through, that'll be a quality start. And you love to see a quality start out of your starter. A lot of 5 and dive guys nowadays. They get in, throw as many pitches they need to, get 5 innings through, and then dive out for the bullpen. You always want to have a good start or quality start from your starter. Save some arms in the bullpen and stuff like that. Let you go a little longer in series and in the season. Makes everybody a little at ease if you can have somebody go 6-7 innings a game. There's another homer. Oh, I thought he was early on that. Only 92 miles per hour off the bat. Barely snuck it over the left field wall there as they get one back on us late into the game. We'll probably, I would assume we get pulled in the next inning. 1-run game. He's getting tired. He does get that ground out to end the inning here, but I'm assuming we'll get pulled going into the 7th. It's probably a good time. Oh, interesting as they leave us out there as we got one back to keep us at a 2-run lead. 1 run scored on the air. I'm not sure who got that as Colas is able to get there and get the put out. Back-to-back pitches here result in back-to-back outs. Not complaining is that they do have some people up in the bullpen, so I have a, if I'm reading the prophecy cards correctly, we will be done after this inning. Rightfully so. I mean, 7 innings out of this guy, gave up 2 runs. Energy's kind of low. Makes sense. Don't want to run too high. As Ibanez gets that 109 off the bat. Good thing that didn't stay fair. That could have done some damage for sure. Given we are only at 82 pitches. We get a pop out that should end the inning unless it goes into the bleachers. It doesn't look like it will, and that will be out number 3. Probably the end for Schultz. And it will be as they relieve us with Dominic Leone, former big leaguer. As Schultz gets the win, you're never going to be too upset about that. As you get the sun rays on his face. I wish I could take a picture of that. Because that was kind of a nice cinematic view. And with that, he only had 6 strikeouts. Huh. I thought he had more than that. Maybe I'm confused. Yeah, but with that, excuse me. But with that, guys, that'll do it for this video. We took a look at our 5 top prospects. And we may look at a couple more, especially of our draftees later on in the season. Who knows? Again, like I said, I was going to do an MLB call-up prospect showcase later on before September. So that'll probably be in 3 or 4 videos. So we'll get another chance to look at these guys. But with that, that'll do it for the video. I appreciate you all tuning in. I appreciate it immensely. You all don't understand. We're such a small channel we are. It just, everything helps. So if you all can hit that like button, hit that subscription button, and hit the notifications to be notified of when the next video drops, I would be super, super, super grateful. So with that, that'll do it for us, and I will see you all in the next one.